dazn.com/flashscore. That's dazn.com/flashscore. Every game is free on dazn.com/flashscore. That's dazn.com/flashscore.
For Pachuca, over the halfway line here. Excellent start. It's high line at Real Madrid playing. We've seen that with their huge rivals, Real Madrid. Barcelona being successful in La Liga last year. Hansi Flick adopting in his first season for Barcelona a very high line, which paid dividends, got into force in the semi-final of the Champions League, lost in the last moment prior into Milan. Barcelona were able to win the La Liga title, able to get some victories over Real Madrid in the cup competitions. And there's something early on in Xabi Alonso's reign. We're seeing Real Madrid high up the field on the halfway line and really pressing aggressively Pachuca. But now these opportunities, they're going long and they're finding Kennedy, they're finding Dominguez. So this time it's not successful for Pachuca. So it's now with Jude Bellingham. Bellingham, tall figure, excellent footballer, striding forward, got a bit of room, checks it back now. He's to his friend, who's joined him in Spain, in Trent Alexander, Trent behind his back. He's fizzled into Bellingham. Bellingham can't keep hold of it. Now with Salomon Rondon, who just does what he's always done in his career, smart, streetwise, centre forward play, gets the ball in his chest, just leans into Raul Asensio, he pushes him down, and the captain for Pachuca has won himself a free kick inside his own half, just outside the centre circle. Real Madrid 0, Pachuca 0. This is Flash Score that you are listening to, of course, audio commentary of the Club World Cup. Huge tournament that we have covered here for you on Flash Score. That's it. If that's regards to audio commentary, written commentary, match reports, latest odds on anything from who's the first goal scorer, who's the last goal scorer, that sort of thing. Of course, if it isn't, you still got the transfer ticket that will keep you going in this summer of football. There's also under 21 action taking place, European under 21 action. Germany taking on Italy. 0-0 is the squad. The audio commentary available for that. France beating Denmark by 3 goals to 2. England beating Spain yesterday as well in the under 21 semi-finals this week. You can listen to one flash, and then next weekend is the final. We've already seen already in the FIFA Club World Cup. River Plate 0, Montero 0, Juventus 4, Wahid 1. Ball goes up the field. It's gone, what's in it? It's that long ball. Here's Salomon Rondon, and Raul Asensio. He's a bit of trouble here. He's pulled him down, and the referee is pointing for the red card. Oh, what a miserable start it's been for Raul. He's a bit of trouble here. He's pulled him down, and the referee is pointing for the red card. And what's happening is the Mexican team keep flooding the ball above. They haven't conceded Real Madrid, but they'll play a good part of 85 plus minutes. Down to 10 players. It's a long ball that comes from Rodriguez. Salomon Rondon's down the middle of that Real Madrid defence. Now Asensio's all behind him. It's not goal side. Well, Rondon gets the first touch and he's holding on to him. Oh, I have to say it's very cheap. Well, Rondon gets the first touch and he's holding on to him. Oh, I have to here at the Club World Cup. Something was VAR is here at the Club World Cup. This is being checked, I imagine. No sense it is. They can't afford to find themselves in this position, but it looks like it's going to be confirmed. It's not going to be a penalty. That's why it's not a double jeopardy, where he's been find themselves in this position, but it looks like it's going to be confirmed. It's not going to be a penalty, that's why it's conceded a penalty. Probably you got a yellow card if that was the case, but this is an excellent position for the Mexican team. They scored a free kick in the last game, in the Club World Cup. Gonzalez, wonderful strike past Salzburg. I don't think it's going to be him. At the moment, it looks like it could be Paolo Vecino who's going to let fly. Either way, Real Madrid in a real tricky spot here. It's 0-0 as it stands. And the free kicks led to nothing. So it's moved over by Palavicino, and now it's with Trenizano. Howson, another new sided, paraded and starting and debuting for Real Madrid in this competition. Thanks for Bournemouth, of course. Howson, Spanish international, down his left side. Vinicius Junior played it back. Real Madrid will still feel like they have enough quality in the bank to get the job done, even if they are down to 10 players. Played it back. Real Madrid will still feel like they have enough quality in the bank to get the job done, even if they are down to 10 players for such a long time. But Rondon's got the ball inside the pockets. He's running Real Madrid ragged. He's 30 yards away from the penalty area. He's teed this back up. Rondon! And it hits the side netting. And the Mexican team have the bit between their teeth. Lovely link up between Kennedy and Rondon down this left-hand side. Assured and measured football from the Mexican team. Sure, maybe he didn't want to engage. He's gone down maybe into the right-back position. Arnold was just goes it away. So sure, maybe he's gone into the centre-back position. Valverde and Bellingham will be the two. Can you imagine that? Tuck in as well. Make it a... Oh, see backs of four. Even a spare man, do it 4-4-1. You can imagine. That's what we're seeing. Balls for Couture, the Real Madrid goalkeeper. Bright green jersey for him. It's down the ball to Chirmani. Let's go on here. Live on flash score. Real Madrid 0. Pachuca 0. This will be a result that. Here's a Trenizano. Lovely 1-2 football for Real Madrid in the centre. Valverde trying to slip that through toward. Maybe now allow him in the driving seat. Here's a Trenizano. Lovely 1-2 football for Real Madrid 0. Pachuca 0. Howson, where is there to intercept and beat away? 0. Pachuca 0. Valverde about Bellingham. They're going to be the two that will have to carry the ball, try and find the spaces, try and break down the ball as well. Work's going to go through now. Valverde about Bellingham. They're going to be the two that will have to carry the ball, try and find the spaces, and try and break down the side that has a mad advantage and losing Chirmani's defensive assurances that he had behind those two, and they're a bit more deeper in the midfield. Remind us of later in the early hours, UK time, and in Central Europe. In action, of course, later in the early hours, UK time. Quickest goal reaction to everything. And the FIFA Club World Cup here on Flash Score. Really looking for the browser to get the quickest reaction, quickest goal reaction to everything. And the FIFA Club World Cup here on Flash Score. Really looking forward to the upcoming season. Domestically, fixtures already out in the Premier League. Of course, the long rundown to the World Cup. And will take place in America. Because the Mexican team, Pachuca, who are on top of this Club World Cup Group H game in North Carolina. It's 0-0. Here's Rondon again, playing a 1-2 Kennedy. Can't go through him. Howson's there to intercept and win. Fran Garcia's with the ball for Real Madrid. His clearance is only as far as Dominguez on the right-hand side, but Dominguez is showing a bit too much of bite for the referee's liking. That will be a free kick to Real Madrid inside their own half. And at this stage, these free kicks will feel like goals and will feel like respite. They're trying to adjust to their new reality, which is at the moment is them being out to 10 players due to Real Asensio being sent off and denying a goal scoring opportunity when San Rondon was put through by a wonderful ball by Rodriguez inside the first 10 minutes of this game. Real Madrid 0, Pachuca 0. It's now with Howson outside his own penalty area. He's laid this back to Courtois. Courtois just looks a few touches forward and edges closer out of his own penalty area. The Real Madrid goalkeeper. He uses his link Chirmani domestically in La Liga seasons. Play as a centre-back to cover. He'll let the players figure it out. He's made that one tactical move. Of course, we've seen Chirmani domestically in La Liga seasons. Play as a centre-back to cover your Rudigers, your Militãos, and your Lamos who've been out all red of the Liverpool move. Was made the move of Real Madrid after so many years of all red of Liverpool. The move, and it's in the middle now though for Montel. Montel spreads this towards Rodriguez, who's just hammering over away from a Pachuca defender. It's in the middle now though for Montel. Montel spreads this to the dark blue shirt. The goalkeeper, heavy touch, and Vinicius Junior nearly occasion do with it well, but the ball's found its way back to the dark blue shirt. The goalkeeper with now Courtois. The pace of the game's really good. I think that's really important to say. You fear and good. It remains 0-0. It's back with now Courtois. The pace of the game's really good. I think that's really important to say. You fear and with Club World Cup games that you do have a superior opponent in that despair. I think you could admit that just because of the dominance that Real Madrid have, not only in this competition, but against them in recent years. Set up now, Ancelotti, manager for those games now. It's Xabi Alonso for Real Madrid. You feel Real Madrid are trying to find things out at the moment. However, Real Madrid do find themselves in a bit of a pickle. The pace is good. Pachuca are out there trying to make things happen, rather than sitting back with two backs of 5 and saying Madrid break us down. It's great in this game, and as I mentioned as well, when you play with a high line, you're always going to keep the door open, and good work has been done there by Lozano. Real Madrid have a free kick too. Free kick vote, mind you, midway through Pachuca's half. It's Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's over the ball now. He's looking very, very curiously at the ball. It's lofted to the far post. It goes to the hands, comfortable hands of the Pachuca goalkeeper, bright yellow jersey for him. It's a hot day in America. He's living on to Valverde. Facing now by Real Madrid, who have settled since that towards Fran Garcia. Gets it back to Bellingham. Back into the middle onto Valverde. Just facing now by Real Madrid, who have settled since that red card. They are down for 10 plays. Just tuned in here live on Flash Score. Raul Asensio sent off for a push, for a hold and a push. The referee is saying it's going to be a free kick. Oh, it's a Mexican. Pachuca got a free kick. It's under and half. The referee is saying it's going to be a free kick. Oh, it's a Mexican. Supporters across the stadium seeing the Mexican flags of colours of red, white, and green. I have no idea how close North Carolina is to Mexico, but it's made the short journey. Forgive me, my geography's not the best. I have no idea how close North Carolina is to Mexico, but it's only down the road, isn't it? Really, to be honest. That's Vinicius Junior. Great foot race between him and Eduardo. Here's Vinicius Junior against Eduardo. It's going to be intercepted for Real Madrid now. It's Bellingham trying to release down the left-hand side to Vinicius Junior. Great foot race between him and Eduardo. Here's Howson. Inside the centre circle here. Howson. Inside the centre circle now. With Real Madrid inside their own half. Tchouameni goes to Trent Alexander. Lots of pressure on Valverde. Talking about Valverde and Bellingham being the key makers now in this game because the central pressure that they have. He is down the left-hand side with Vinicius Junior. First time ball comes in for Garcia. It's deflected. It's comfortable for Reina. Valverde. Lovely work done there by Fran Garcia to win the ball back. It's now with Bellingham. Hula. Now a lot of room now for Celentano. His ball was low. Was behind everybody. No one waited in the white shirt to fall the ball back. They wanted in the middle. And here's Rondo bursting forward here. It's 2 against 1. Can he find the pass to Pachuca? Excellent defender from Howson. We'll come back to Kennedy. Courtois saves and saves again. When the ball comes back to Montel for a tap-in, it's Courtois again who stands strong and pushes it away. And Real Madrid, from a moment of control, a moment of going forward with Trent Alexander, all of a sudden we're finding themselves very fortunate not to be 1-0 down. It's a really good move. Really good work from Kennedy. Releases Miranda on this high line that Real Madrid are playing. Down the left-hand side, 2 against 1. Howson stops it before it comes back to Kennedy. He fires the shot, which is saved, coupled up by Courtois and spat back out, I should say. And then the ball is a clever shot from Montel, because what he does, he kicks the ball into the ground, but it's Courtois with his left palm that denies Pachuca the lead here. A cracking game here this evening. That is brewing in the Club World Cup. Real Madrid, the European giants. No one has won the European Cup more times than Real Madrid by a fair distance. To say that was true. Europe's best, Central America's best here. That's the beauty of the Club World Cup. Of course, it will have its critics and its issues. Football always seems to, this day and age, 2020, be played. We're happy to bring in this competition. Is Vinicius Junior in the penalty box now. Real Madrid, this is on his right foot, goes down low, the shot. It's blocked by a few defenders. Eventually it's whipped away. Down long between Rondon. He's up against Tchouaméni, and the referee has saved Tchouaméni there. I mean, Rondon is rolling back the years. Excellent performance from this Venezuelan striker. And the ball is coming to him. He wants to fill the defender. Real Sensio's was done in the first 10 minutes. Being too tight, got himself sent off. Tchouaméni, who's naturally not a defender at the moment, is finding himself in these types of positions where effectively for him, who's goal side, he was turned over by Rondon. The referee felt that it was done illegally. Real Madrid have a free kick and they've taken it already. Taken quickly with Housen now, still got the ball outside the centre circle. Real Madrid against Pachuca here, 0-0 as we inch close to halfway through this first half. Page game, both looking for their first victories of this competition. Pachuca losing to Salzburg in an opener, Real Madrid being held by allowance. How would you benefit space inside the centre circle? It's to release the ball to Gunnar Garcia. It's intercepted, so it's not possible. It's now Batista. It's now playing the ball back to Montel. Eduardo. Ferreira. Alvicino outside Real Madrid's half has the ball. He ventures the ball back with Ferreira. 4-0 between Germany and Italy, the under-21 competition in Europe. Keep you updated with that as well. France beating Denmark by 3-2 earlier. Housen. Halfway run, cleared away by the Mexican side. We're back there. We should want to get wasteful with the ball. Yellow card has been given to Bellingham just before I mentioned that. Yellow card there. Montel to Gonzalez. Rondon, a few touches, just the ball into the middle. Kennedy, Batista. Batista, lovely work. Give the ball to Rondon. Still the penalty box here. He had to give and go now with Vecino. He's finding a lot of room here in this game. The Argentine. Using a bit of a battle with Tchouaméni. So with Rondon, I have to say, you feel it's hard done by that. Not getting the proper agreement, breaking through. Clear. Kennedy. Chelsea player, he's connecting with Rondon as well. It's just one attempt by Real Madrid, not target. 6 attempts. Pachuca 2 on target. The statistics we're getting here live on flash score at the moment for this game. It is a fascinating tournament brewing. The Club World Cup. It's hard to call who will be the winner. European sides naturally favourites, but South American sides have been brilliant. No slouches, and you have Lao as well, and play Saudi teams, African teams. A fantastic tournament for that amazing loan, the representation it gets and brings across the world. PSG, City got help tomorrow. There's confidence man. So many sides who've been able to get victories. So, corner foot Real Madrid down this far side. It was created and won by Vinicius Junior. Swung in by Trevor Arnold. It's a corner that's uncomfortable for Pachuca. His goalkeeper Moreno, he's able to win the ball in the upper. Oh, you're looking to go over the halfway line, and they are. It's 4-on-4 currently at the moment. Kind of Incho can spread this to the right hand side. Here's Rondon. It's a player that goes down the middle with Dominguez, but it will be a goal kick freeze, having none of the protests coming his way. Pachuca getting a penalty kick. Showed a big crash point in this game, of course. Asensio's red card. Dominguez and Ito Gula was getting it back. Disappointing thing for Xavi Alonso, not seeing enough, and I think the worry is when you have that substitution right now that has been displayed, is that you're not getting that Bellingham and Valverde and Garcia or Vinicius Junior and Gula on the ball, and that's the problem. There's a potential VAR check here for this penalty claim. Dominguez being pushed down by Gula, it would be really soft if this was given, just in terms of there was enough there from Gula, I think, just to have some smart defending. You didn't want your right winger to be in that position. The referee's just in communication now with VAR on a potential penalty for Pachuca. Mexican supporters in the crowd are even doing this. A young boy, Pachuca home kit on, blue and white. Doing the VAR sign. The referee has spoken to his colleagues in the VAR room, and the check is over and it won't be a penalty, which I think is the correct decision. Just based on the replays that we've seen here on Flash Score, just seemed a bit soft, just ushered him out. It's contact sport, of course. There's enough contact for it to be fair contact. It's now with Asensio, with Howson rather, Chouameni. Now towards Courtois. Courtois uses his left foot to hammer this forward. Looking towards Garcia. Good first touch for Garcia. It's put away now. Halfway line it goes. Into Gonzalez. Cena. Kennedy. Just playing now Real Madrid's half. Trying to feel more of the ball here, Pachuca, in this game. North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium. Finding their room. Gonzalez is the spare man, I think, for Pachuca at the moment. Find themselves in more high positions, winning the ball. Real Madrid tries to break out, but they lose it. House steps up, excellent defender. Defending from him, the youngster, read it well, was aggressive, winning the ball. He needed to read it well because Dominguez was behind him, and so was Rodriguez, and the ball from Pavagino was going to go behind him, and it would have been through on goal. And that's how dangerously Real Madrid are living right now. You need pitch perfect defending from their centre-backs and full-backs at the moment. Man down due to Asensio's sending off. So close to being a penalty. 1-0-2. Here is Kennedy. Kennedy pushes over a Real Madrid player, and the referee decides it's a bit too much. It's Juan Gonzalo Garcia. I don't think Xavi Alonso was happy about that. won the ball, there was a bit of an issue how he did that. Good from the back. They survived the first 30 minutes. 5 down to 10 players. Just the ball at edge of the penalty box. It's now with Ronald. Last little touch. Just the ball to Pachuca. Takes a few strides forward when he finds himself in trouble. The white shirts all around him. Now is Vinicius Junior down this left-hand side. He's in the penalty box. He's able to fire Bellingham. We'll tee this up to Valverde. The shot just goes wide. Better for Real Madrid. It was out of good in the end. Actually pulled the trigger. Better though from Real Madrid. Just trying to find their rhythm. Just a replay for a penalty shot from Guardiola. I mean, he doesn't win the ball. This just feels that Dominguez is on the way down before the initial contact was made. I think it's Guardiola put the hand out when Dominguez was still on his feet, and then Dominguez was able to go down due to the contact. We're looking at a penalty for sure. So we're having a water break here in North Carolina. We've just gone past the half-hour mark. Listen to Flash Score. Say the home of all things football, official audio commentaries and so many competitions during your domestic season between August and May, and it's so good to bring you, 21 games. Of course, you've seen the last couple of weeks are now the FIFA Club World Cup, day 9 of this competition. Real Madrid still looking for their first victory, so Pachuca as well. Now, a man advantage, referee view now, something that we're seeing. Getting a can with the ref, it's pretty cool seeing Mia do that. And we're just seeing where she is free kick, which was something that we did miss naturally. Whilst it had been taken and been over, it's a bit of a bizarre one. This really was the flashpoint of the game with the red card, but best opportunities have fallen to Pachuca, of course. Lovely work, the shot that came in from Kennedy. Courtois was kind of bamboozled by it, so he spills it out, comes back now to Bautista, hits the ball down, and then Courtois' left arm just pushes it away, crucially away from danger and away from it being a possible corner kick, and that's been the best action, I have to say, in this first half between Real Madrid and Pachuca. That's coming from the Mexican team. The scoreline was to stay the same, would leave both these sides in a precarious position, in a vulnerable position, especially if Valverde were able to beat Salzburg later this evening. That's the latest game in the Group H. Group H, this monster, huge club, World Cup competition. We've seen 2 games already today, early hours UK time. River Plate drawing 0-0 to Monterrey. Juventus 4, Bayern 1. Belgium 0, Pachuca 0 today. The score sounds like to have just to follow this game. So we're up today with the FIFA Club World Cup qualifying Things Cup page. Manchester City UK time 2 AM. Do play tonight, 2 AM tonight. Early hours this morning. You can listen there again. It's now in. That's blue commentary of that game in the early hours of the morning here on Flash Score. I'm running it once again in this FIFA Club World Cup game between Real Madrid and Pachuca. It's currently goalless. The Mexican team having the best opportunities, having that man advantage, and enjoying themselves here. And they will feel with Lozano a real opportunity to slay a European giant here, maybe the biggest giant of them all. Maybe not at their best with all the injuries, all the superstars, Kylian Mbappe, Camavinga, Rudiger, and Militao, a number of players who can't make an impact, who aren't currently out at the moment, but it's still really big names on the field. We have early Bellingham, Vinicius Junior, Felix and also 2 players from Troy, the outfit from Real Madrid, of course, Xavi Alonso, still looking for his first victory in charge of Real Madrid. Down the right hand side now is Dominguez for Pachuca. And it's descended by Housen. So a lot of industry, dirty work down this far side. So putting the free kick away. centre for Pachuca. Gets the ball now into the centre circle for Palomino. Gonzalez is now not playing in the left back position. So now no shot that comes fired in by Montel. It's rolled out. It's Howson. Ball back now, Howson inside the penalty area. Ball down to Chermain. Arnold. Since left foot looks this towards Bellingham. Instead, lovely backheel ball for Vinicius Junior. Puts Garcia on his way. Here's Jude Bellingham steaming to penalty where she scores! Oh, it's wonderful! Oh, it's the best! It's the best of Jude Bellingham. Well, we saw his brother yesterday, Jude Bellingham scoring a crucial goal in the Club World Cup for Dortmund. But it's the one of Jude, the world, the ball ender, who fires again with a quick 1-2. First shot on target for Real Madrid. It's the first goal of this game in Group H, match day 2 between Real Madrid and Pachuca. And it's Jude Bellingham sprinkling a bit of stardust for Real Madrid, but they desperately needed it. Match day 2 between Real Madrid and Pachuca. And it's Jude Bellingham sprinkling a bit of stardust for Real Madrid, but they desperately needed it. Lovely backheel from Gonzalez. Garcia got down, Kedua down the left-hand side. Jude Bellingham took it on his stride. Fun touch to get into the penalty area. To the left to side foot that ball with power into the bottom corner. A sublime finish for one of the world's best. Jude Bellingham with the opener. A trademark celebration. Arms open wide. He hit that with so much venom and anger. But the accuracy was precise, it was on point. Nil, Real Madrid lead. So, Pachuca, who before that water break were in control, doing very well. They have the ball in the penalty area now. Here's Rondon, stolen. Ardagula. And now here's Vinicius Junior. There's been a tactical change here. We see Vinicius Junior now play down the middle. And we're seeing Garcia down the left, Vinicius down the middle. And Gula down the right. We saw Gula play the ball there. Vinicius Junior wants the yellow card. Typical referee's going to do that. So he's been hacked down. But Javi Alonso looks on, he's smiling, he's just licking his lips and biting his bottom lip. But I'm sure inside him he's delighted the fact that one of his superstars has stepped up and provided the opening. That's wrong, which you needed at times. You're down to 10 players, you need your top players to step up and to sprinkle that stardust, and that's what Jude Bellingham has done. There's a bit of confusion now with the free kick here. The referee getting quite impatient. Be careful, Real Madrid, if you're down to 10 players, of course, they want to make that 9. There's a bit of time wasting going on here. Also about Arnold. This way. Towards Garcia. Now towards Pachuca. For Pachuca. Taken quickly by Pachuca. Rodriguez throws the ball in. Now down the left-hand channel for Gonzalez. Gonzalez gets a few touches towards Kennedy. Gonzalez operating on this Pachuca left-hand side. Azino. Bit of room out into the centre. This will be a really ambitious effort there from Pereira. It's a real waste for Pachuca because they're able to get a lot of territory, to have a lot of ball in Real Madrid's half. That's just not going to be able to lay a finger on Courtois. You need something special for them. They've got some good time in this game. They don't lose their heads. Bellingham there, stepping up. in need of the ball in. Look towards Gonzalo Garcia. Gonzalo Garcia then throwing the ball to Gula. Gula gives the ball down the centre to Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior better down the goal. A few step overs. Oh, tries to twist and turn. Does it, it's back. Bellingham tries to siphon it back into the corner. Another block on Pachuca. I don't know what Xabi Alonso says. You know he's made that tactical change now with Vinicius Junior playing down the middle of a 4-4-1 and being the lead lone striker due to the sending off. But this, other than the tactical change, it seems a bit more hunger for Real Madrid. But just play a bit quicker, play with intent. You're able to find your luck, and boy, oh boy, they're able to do that already. Gonzalez to that left-hand side, swung in towards Rondon, who got up above his central defender. Look at it. Put it on target. That's something that Lozano, the Pachuca coach, wants to see more. He's clapping vigorously on the touchline in praise of that move. It was one that was whipped in with pace, and it was lacking the accuracy. Sound House outside penalty for Real Madrid. Here is House strides forward. Uses his left foot to kick the ball out to Gula, who rises the challenge. He's been shooting in the centre circle. Real Madrid now on top. Have the goal advantage. Outside the boot. Ball. Inside his own after Trent Alexander-Arnold. It's a ball now to the centre. Trent with the ball. To have a look towards Bellingham. Bellingham on the header to the lead up to the goal. It was dangerous from a loose ball from Trent Alexander-Arnold. He kept his eye on it, headed it down. Able to move the ball excellently. Once they beat the press, they were through on goal. And the move just came a bit more simpler. It was good liquid football from Madristas. It's a ball that's floating now to the left side. It's too quick for Fran Garcia. It was moved by Valverde. And for me, just tactically view football. And from a privileged position I am in personally, watching this game tactically, it was very obvious that Valverde and Bellingham were going to be the decision makers in this game, just because of losing that security that Tchouaméni gives them. Those two excellent midfielders in Valverde and Bellingham being able to have that balance, and that's what Xabi Alonso spoke about leading up to this game. Spoke about even 10 minutes prior to kickoff about balance. So maybe you're not seeing Rodrigo start for Real Madrid. You're not seeing him inside the 11, but plenty of time, of course. Plenty of time for Pachuca to get back level. Another ferocious shot coming in from Kennedy. The bypass two Real Madrid players. He's 10 yards outside the penalty area, and his left foot, like a hammer, just hammered that down towards goal. 42 minutes gone here, live on Flash Score. Real Madrid are a man down, but a go up due to Bellingham. Real Madrid was sent off inside the first 10 minutes. Here's Vinicius Junior. He's got to build the ball. Vinicius Junior now. Okay. Towards Valverde is Trent Alexander-Arnold. Towards Howson. Inside his own half, just trying to ease their way back in to the half. Here's Bellingham. And looking towards Vinicius Junior. Change the ball now to Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's got a bit of space now. Trent, he's played the ball low. Lovely work this. Opening for Real Madrid. And it's Arda Güler. And it's a double delight now for the 10 men of Real Madrid. They worked it superbly and they executed it as well. And it's Real Madrid that have full control of this Club H game, this Group H game in the Club World Cup. Real Madrid 2, Pachuca 0. Lovely. From Howson to Trent Alexander-Arnold. And this assist is as good as it gets. They flung the ball. In fact, it was Vinicius Junior. Good, calm first touch from Trent Alexander-Arnold. Hits it down low. Lovely work. It's all about Gonzalo Garcia's just layoff to Gula, who's playing the run on. Real Madrid playing like they've got the man advantage. He takes a couple strides in, but he coolly tucks it past the goalkeeper Mina, who can't get near there. It's into the bottom corner. And Pachuca, for so long in this game, were in control. For so long, looked like they were going to be the side that were going to take the lead first. They find themselves trailing by 2 goals to 0. As we get closer to the half-time break. So Bellingham on the 35th minute, Arda Güler on the 43rd. it's Real who have control. It's Real who have the speed here. Live on Flash Score in this Club World Cup game between Real Madrid and Pachuca. 2 goals for Real Madrid since the golden break. Area. To Kennedy, can't say Pachuca have their moments. It was 0-0, I have to say. I look back once again for Real Madrid. Courtois is their star player. A player that is so key. Bellingham scored his 15th goal of the season. His 29 G8. This is his first goal of this competition. So good of a halfway house at the moment, aren't we? Good. It's this season, last season, counts. This is season is over for this competition. That's what matters for Real Madrid. To the first minute of 4 added on at the back end of this first half. Chino's ball looking towards the far side, headed away by Howson. So he'll go and scamper it across, and so will Fran Garcia be there to help. This ball to Howson. Howson comes up the field. Playing down in a bit of pain. Still waiting now for the ball. The referee's actually decided to halt play. Wilson. Good. Ball is over. It's Fran Garcia. Garcia now has the ball. Now left hand side. Let's check back now towards half time between Germany and Italy in the under 21 competition. It's we're going to take on France. Beat Denmark today 3-2. We're going to take on Netherlands on Wednesday, 5 o'clock kickoff. You can listen to that live here on Flash Score, audio commentary, written commentary, and match report, all available on the Flash Score app and website. You can download the Flash Score app where you get your app. It's from the Google Play Store. Flash Score should be available for you to download and to digest daily, weekly, minute by minute content. Of course, all things football, all things sports, not just football and Flash Score cover, of course. Massive test taking place between England and India, cricket's a jam. It's also, of course, the start of Wimbledon this week. Tennis will be covered, of course, on the Flash Score. So all sports here as the Club World Cup continues. Pachuca have the ball now down this left-hand side. It's Kennedy now to Plazigo. Chino, keeps the ball to Montel now. He urges himself forward, finds a bit of room for Pereira. Now Real Madrid can sit back and pick Pachuca off. It's been an eventful first half for Xavi Alonso's team. And he'll be delighted, really happy. A must-win game, he says. In his second game in charge, Xavi Alonso of Real Madrid. Of course, he played for the club, was very successful for Real Madrid. A player that won the Champions League, a player that won La Liga. Xavi Alonso can move from Liverpool to Real Madrid. As a shot comes in for Pachuca, it's comfortable in the end for Courtois. He's able to gather the fees. Was Papacino. He took the shot just edge of the penalty box. Real Madrid have been comfortable defensively. Other than that, a few scares when what do you think? Kennedy tested Courtois. Other than that, it has been the Madrid show. Even though they are down to 10. So that calling break, he probably was a bit worried about how his players were adjusting to being down to 10 players. They were adjusting to this game in the Club World Cup, but a bit of class from Bellingham and a very well constructed move by Arda Güler after Garcia teed up, has put Real Madrid in this position, and they lead by 2-0 at half-time. First, Raul Garcia being sent off for denying a goal-scoring opportunity after 7 minutes. Really put Real Madrid in a bit of a tricky position. Pachuca, well, they had their moments with Pellegrino and Pachuca having these efforts, but they were well saved by Courtois. Jude Bellingham stepping up and showing a bit of class in the 35th minute for the goal to make it 1-0. And then Gula doubled Real Madrid's lead after the 43rd minute. They are comfortably in control, Real Madrid, even though they are down to 10 players. Work for the Mexican team, Pachuca. They feel like their next goal in this game has to come from them if they're able to get something from this game and this competition. It's 2-0 to Real Madrid half time, and we'll be back for full audio commentary in the second half. It's Real Madrid 2, Pachuca 0. There's also been a couple of changes from both sides before getting to that, but to tell the first half was Real Madrid falling down to 10 players inside the first 10 minutes. 7th minute, Real Asensio denied the goal scoring opportunity, putting down some Rondon edge of the penalty area. Real Madrid really struggling to adjust the 10 players in the game. Bit of class from Bellingham made it 1-0. Hard to good a couple minutes before half-time, double jabbing onto his team's lead. Going to start with Real Madrid in regards to the changes that they've made at the break. Bruno Diaz has come on for Gonzalo Garcia. That's the only change, in fact, that Javi Alonso has made. They're down to 10 players, Courtois goal. Frank Garcia and Nelson Tchouameni to the back four now at the centre back, and Trent Alexander to the back four. Bellingham and Valverde, Bruno Diaz, Vinicius Junior and Grup are the front three for Real Madrid. Wakil, of course. Well, for the Mexican side, you feel that the first goal is very important for them in terms of the second half. Get that game on again for them. They had such a positive reaction to that sending off. They look the most likely of the two sides to get the lead. What to do before that. So John Kennedy's on for Batista, and Cabral, the captain, he's come onto the field. The Argentine for Pachuca. John Kennedy is on the field also. So Real Madrid have the ball. They're shooting from right to left in this second period. Nelson to Tchouameni. Tchouameni now to Trent Alexander. Ball now with Bellingham. Right to the centre circle. Gives the ball now to Alexander. Lovely. Kind of back kills it. Goes on and carries on with the ball. Gonzalez. Lifting that. The penalty area. He's Courtois. Penalty area. Knocks the ball out. Now for Tchouameni. Gets on at the moment. Here it is. Ball with Pereira. Towards Montel. Kennedy, first touch is for him. For Pachuca. So he's venture forward. Kind of front. It's one back by Kennedy. Kennedy need it back. And the shot comes in and it just goes over. John Kennedy, who's just come on for the Mexican team, who's nearly on a way back, connecting with Kennedy on that left-hand side. Kennedy's actually right-footed over the bar. Bit of stop and play there from Trent Alexander, and the corner has led to Pachuca getting a corner. Now in the penalty box, he had an effort. Looks like an age ago. At that stage, Real Madrid had 11 players on the field, but he had a really good shot from the corner when it was 0-0. So he's been marshalled very, very closely by the Madrid defenders. It goes into the middle of this corner, fades the blue shirt, goes now towards the near side. It's 2-0 to Real Madrid at the moment. Ronald has come to collect the ball. He's trying to play a 1-2 with Kennedy. Here's Kennedy trying to get into the penalty box again. It's Nelson that's there to intercept. So, Gonzalez for Pachuca. Gonzalez. Gets hold of the ball. Runs into Montel. Montel now. Scoops into the middle. Missed Tchouameni. Was there, seen him lurking. He threw himself at the ball there. Rondo, but couldn't make the connection. Make no connection, in fact. It was covered by Courtois. So down the left now, Real Madrid go down. Valverde. Bruno Diaz is there. It's ball back now towards Vinicius Junior. And the ball now to Kedua. To Garcia. Valverde. towards Bellingham. Bellingham back towards Chirmay. There from Real Madrid. Really just did really well to keep hold of it. Caballo. Trying to put pressure. This Real Madrid defence. 2-0's always that scoreline, isn't it? Where you feel the team's winning by that. The next goal is so critical because it sees the games off. But kind of your position was to get pulled one back and just adds that uncertainty to the team that's leading as well. Because you've got that man advantage, Pachuca, they have that 2-goal deficit. 2-goal. See if they can early lead, take a lead just before the hour mark. Inside the first 15 minutes, we believe there could be a goal in that game, and it has been given to Italy. So see if they can early lead, take a lead just before the hour mark. Inside the first 15 minutes of that game, in the second half, Italy have scored past Germany. Germany under 3-1-0. Italy under 3-1-1. Reminder, you can keep up to date with Euro under 21 games across the tournament. Here, 9-1 flash score back in my audio commentary, or of course, written live commentary, and of course match reports, and the brackets, the statistics, everything to do with competitions on here on the app. If that's sort of thing, including match ratings, which is something that we enjoy giving in terms of live match ratings of players and their performances, especially for me, when you're audio commentating, a lot of players you don't mention, so they do a lot of the hard yarns and be on the app table to see players who do 6.8, hearing their names, thinking, how's Valverde doing? I heard his name in a while. Is he playing well? And he provides that out. Here is Vinicius Junior, who's got the ball for Real Madrid. He gives the ball down this left side to Kedua. You learn out to Brian Diaz. There's enough bodies there in defence from Pachuca to keep hold of him. Kedua. Still 2 now towards Vinicius Junior, giving over to him. Vinicius Junior tries to give it towards Brian Diaz. Down the left to Fran Garcia. Here's Vinicius Junior, wants to do the give and go. He's gone down and the referee has given a free kick into the penalty area. To do with the give and go rather than Vinicius Junior. He's gone down a bit of pain with his feet really quickly. Real Madrid number 7. Vinicius Junior. Take this free kick. How simple. Chirmay. Penalty area. Swung in wide. Doesn't meet the first man. It's going to be hooked in forward also there by Garcia. It's his first time, headed away. There was no real authority in their play, no real authority in words they were speaking. There's in Montel conversation with Vinicius Junior, speaking to the referee. Of course, leaves it always on the field. Fierce competitor, Vinicius Junior. Still 2-0 to Real Madrid. Hoping to see some more football rather than arguments on the field. So given away. Real Madrid in a sense, keep with them. Good interception by Hassan, who's been excellent tonight. Here's Garcia, trying to flip that forward, it's intercepted by Pachuca. On his right hand side is Rodriguez. Inges has now left that flank, placed by Cabral. Seen it. There's the ball. There's a lot of room down this left side. Now for Gonzalez. He steams towards the edge of the penalty area. It needed Courtois to for a second, and so creep into the far post, but Courtois had to be a corridor of uncertainty. We don't wonder where it's going to go. For a second, and so creep into the far post, but Courtois had to be outstretched and to push it away. Did so. The Belgian goalkeeper, Pachuca 2, Pachuca 0. With Pachuca still in this corner, taking it short. There's loads of them fighting up. Oh, that's a really good opportunity for Pachuca to pull one back. It really should be 2-1. So many players in that far post waiting to tap home. Looks like was it Eduardo who was the player that was the best place position for Pachuca. Oh, so many, and then he tried to tee it up to Rondon, who stuck his right foot out, but I don't think the central defender needed to head it across goal. He could have gone for goal himself. There was a gaping gap in that Real Madrid goal that Courtois had vacated. Heading that across goal was the better option, he felt, but if he headed it towards goal, he may have found the target. Pachuca looking more lively now. They've got the ball out through Gonzalez, who has another shot. It's blocked out by Germany. Alson getting the ball now. To the middle it goes. Now through Bellingham. Find the ball to John Kennedy. Gives to Rondon. Rondon turns and shoots. Tickles it a little bit. It's gathered by Courtois. Real Madrid 2, Pachuca 0. Still live on Flash Score here. Get close to the hour mark. Italy, 21 quarter-final against Germany, are taking the lead in that game at the 8th minute. Halfway through the second half of the day, can listen to audio commentary of that game. The 3-1 playoff is something that you are interested in at the moment. Quarter-finals, Real Madrid are comfortably in control of this game. Pachuca in the second half, like they did in the first, really, started the game well. Once again from the restart. Now the ball with Bergina. Plays the ball into Kennedy. Down the right side now. Rondon. Rodriguez for Pachuca. Eduardo. On the left hand side. Tyler's ball is intercepted comfortably by Germany. Cavicino. So the ball that goes towards the bottom corner. And it's John Kennedy now with another effort. Was that turned over by Courtois? It was, you know. That was wonderful from the Belgium. That was looking like Pachuca's way back into this game. Mexican team now definitely in control. Right footed in towards the penalty area, one hand ball. It's in the 6-yard box. The referee is waving away any type of handball. In fact, he's actually giving handball to Real Madrid rather than to Pachuca. What a save. Courtois from John Kennedy. Swung in. And he got one from Gonzalez. Free kick. Of course, Luka Modric. Departed from Real Madrid. It's his last swan song in a Real Madrid shirt. This competition, the FIFA Club World Cup. We're playing another La Liga game, another Champions League game for Real Madrid. He's about to come on, the legendary player in Luka Modric. His changes start to offer us. It's amazing that Modric played with Javi Alonso. Javi Alonso is now managing Modric. He comes steaming onto the field and is given, rightly so, the Real Madrid armband. Modric 10 on back. So Tobias is going to come on. There's Arda is going to come off. So Modric on. Bellingham off and a few changes also for Pachuca. So Kennedy is off to the field. Is Sanchez just on Kennedy out on the field for Pachuca. Lopez has come on. I'll just work out who's come off for Pachuca, but Lopez has come on Mexico also. So Modric on, Tobias on. Real Madrid. Real Madrid. A few changes for both sides to mix things up. I'm really surprised considering the heat players are enduring from North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium. This game, but it's an important win for Real Madrid. They can see this out. Plenty of time, of course, for the situation to change. First win, just 4 points on the top, just before Salzburg take on Al, big pressure now on Al, which may win their game, put Pachuca in a position where they may not reach the final 16. Vinicius Junior, looking to Modric. Modric now trying to release it down the left side towards Fran Garcia. Jermaine. Ready? So the circle goes for Pachuca. Towards Gonzalez. Inside Real Madrid's half more blue kit for Pachuca. Penalty box for Real Madrid. Bellingham. Into Modric. Arnold. Again changing. Over the halfway line with Vinicius Junior for Real Madrid. Diaz, Tobias. You feel the changes from both sides have really slowed things down in terms of the pace of this game. Madrid. Of course, we were down to 10 players. Wow, I mean, 7th minute, at least 53 minutes down to 10 players, remarkable. Arnold to Howson, it's launched up the field. Circle. Right hand side. Now for Pachuca. Well, we should be now just trying to sit deep and so cut the pressure and really saying to the Mexican side, can you come and break us down? Can you put yourself back into this game? your hopes of progressing from this group alive. The ball comes into Real Madrid penalty area. Fades everybody. That's ball towards Lopez. Sits to his right hand side again. Not fitted in. Headed away by Real Madrid. It's a free kick given away by Pachuca. And Diaz. Supporters are good spirits around the stadium. Good by Mexican opponents, but everyone's cheering and celebrating. Madrid supporters, of course, tendencies have been one that's been highly debated in this competition. Some games taking place at 3 o'clock in the afternoon during a working week. This will be on a Sunday available away from work to view this game. This game's filled up pretty well. It's been level up between Germany and Italy in the Euro Under-21 quarter-final. Germany have equalised, so it's Germany 1, Italy 1 with 15 minutes to go there. You can listen to audio commentary off that game live on Flash Score at the moment. So Britain, you can go on the app and keep an eye on that and still listen to this audio commentary. Of course, Real Madrid getting closer to their first victory in this competition, their first victory under Xabi Alonso, the new Real Madrid manager. The second game after Valverde's penalty was saved by Bono midweek for Al Hilal. Starting this left side now with Tobias for Real Madrid. He's not been challenged by anybody. He's able to move the ball quite well in his own half. Gives the ball to Valverde, who I have to say he's now unchallenged himself. He's got a few up down. There's no Vinicius Junior there, so we just can't rest the ball well. Modric, so it's in the circle. Here's Modric. Now the space is there for Vinicius Junior. Hugging the touchline down this left-hand side. He's going one-on-one against Lopez. He's up against also Eduardo and Sanchez. He's come onto that left-hand back position. It's one of corners, I should say. Vinicius Junior. He's got a little bit more cheers for the Real Madrid fans who are here in the stadium. Vinicius takes to Modric. Towards the byline, outside the penalty booth. Outside the penalty area. Has another shot. Comfortably. Pachuca nil. Went into the final 20 minutes here. Gonzalez. Duda. To Bellingham. Oh, lost the ball here. Early pop shot. Once again, it's from Lopez, and once again, they need Courtois to go down low, use his right foot. That was a nice effort. It's 2-0 to Real Madrid. These types of situations never been a bother. Into the penalty area. Away. It's away now back to Vinicius Junior. The left side at the moment. Vinicius Junior. Now to Housen. Germain towards Modric. Halfway line he goes. Housen. Now to Courtois. So now for Housen over halfway line. Feed that forward towards Vinicius Junior. Inside the penalty area. Looking towards Valverde. Valverde now spreads it, plays it back. That's a nice goal from Real Madrid. Valverde with a give and go, and he's got the final touch. He got the header, Marino, the Pachuca goalkeeper. It may be a check for offside, but Valverde believes he's adding Real Madrid's third. He makes amends for that penalty that was saved by Bono. As we edge closer to the final 20 minutes of this game, Real Madrid have for sure got the win in this one. They're down to 10 players, but they just have too much class across the board. Vinicius Junior was onside. It's a really good ball from Howson into that left-hand channel. Vinicius Junior keeps hold of the ball. Lots of room. Just there, Valverde. And there's a lovely 1-2. Left-footed. And then just a lovely touch from Valverde. It's a ball that comes in from Brahim Diaz. It is from Brahim Diaz. And Valverde getting there first. Brave finish as well. It's a brave finish because there was also a collision that's going to be made. Reach it, and they find him. Free. Yeah, there is a check still for this goal. This check is now in football. So I know looking for a wait. That's another change. Pavicino off. To the field comes Guzman. The goal stands. I'm surprised there. Really good goal scorers for Real Madrid. 3 goals for Xavi Alonso's team. Guzman who's come on. Pavicino, he's touched the ball in the centre of the field at the moment. So 1-1 between Germany and Italy in the under 21 Euros. It's out with Lopez. Lopez now into Frank Garcia. Garcia now picking the ball. Intercepted. So Grup. So now with Frank Garcia. Garcia now picking the ball. Intercepted. Still work this now from Real Valverde. Ball scorer the third. Ball out. He's trying to find their range. Valverde. Ball scorer the third. Ball out. He's to Modric. Modric now. Chermani. Free kicks the free kick off the Vinicius Junior. Completely pulled down. Really good. Victor Munoz is about to come on for Real Madrid. Any thought, Rodrigo's thoughts, the Brazilian for Real Madrid, he's somebody who's been linked heavily away from Madrid this summer, and he hasn't come on. This game, being a good under his team, is quality in the final third. Towards Brahim Diaz. He is there. Looking for Frank Garcia. He's back now. Left-hand side to Vinicius Junior. To Modric. Combination and missed by Real Madrid supporters across the world. Clincher Vinicius Junior pulling the strings for Real Madrid. Was not successful on that occasion. Two substitutions left at the moment. Oh, it's really nice for Vinicius Junior. Goes past two, goes towards the byline, left footed ball to far post. Valverde's days, pull the trigger. Valverde, back, free, says play on. Sabrina Diaz, and it's the shot that's pushed out by the referee in the end. The referee gives the decision to the Mexican team. Rafa were complaining whilst defending, weren't playing to the whistle. It's been a red card in the game between Germany and Italy in the under-21 Euro Championship. Italy are now down to 10 players. Germany won, Italy won. Actually, that suggests that Germany now in a position of real control of that game. Continual commentary of that quarter-final between Germany and Italy in the under-21 European Championship. 5-1 flash score as changes have been run once again by Xavi Alonso. In fact, we have a cooling break. Gives me the opportunity to tell you about upcoming video commentaries here live on Flash Score, so you can listen to the early hours of the morning. Manchester City take on Allied. There's of course Atletico Madrid against Benfica. A cracker, Benfica, of course, a very strong team. So Sounders take on the European champions of PSG. That's because Benfica beat PSG. During the week, and then later in the Benfica's Bayern Munich into Miami against the House. The Tunis versus Chelsea in the hours Wednesday morning. Semi-finals for the under-21s together. England will take on Netherlands in the Euro under-21 championships. Milan against River Plate this week. Juventus against Manchester City also. Salzburg against Real Madrid. That's the next game. The early hours of the 27th of June. So much football will take place in its coming days. You can listen to these crucial games of the Club World Cup as the group stages look to be concluded. Also, you can listen to the final Euro Championships under 21s. At the moment, that's shaping up to be a really fascinating tournament, I have to say, in the Euro 21. Of course, we've got a quarter-final taking place as I speak with Germany 1, Italy 1, Italy now down to 10 players. So the story of this game is we have the call-in break. Of course, you can listen to all the commentaries of all those games on the Flashball app, the browser, wherever you get your apps. Play the browser, it's the .co.uk app, of course. You can go on Safari, whatever search engine, you should be able to find this platform. Have you covered in Wimbledon, Test cricket, and the covered competition? 103, Pachuca nils. The squad by Rudiger is now coming to field after this cooling break. Felix Arnold is come off. Former Chelsea. Essentially again sending off after 7 minutes. Felt there, Real Madrid had a mouth to climb. Established some Euro quality. Pachuca came up with blocks fast and quick, creating bundle of opportunities, even at 0-0 and even with 11v11. Really man advantage, Rondon and Kennedy all causing problems for Real Madrid. But they stood strong and it was a moment of class from Jude Bellingham. He found the bottom corner to give Real Madrid lead. From then it's been the Real Madrid show. With a good tactical fine move also to make it 2-0 just before half time, and we've seen in the second half Valverde tap home a third, which you feel has sealed the point, sealed the victory for Xavi Alonso. This is the final 10 minutes of this game. Marlon. And the ball out to Pereira. Guzman's there. Now down the left-hand side is Gonzalez. Moving now for John Kennedy. Inside the penalty area. Kennedy trying to play the 1-2. There's a shot that comes in, deflected. And Pachuca pulled one back. And it's Montiel who has found it, and the Mexican supporters at the North Carolina Stadium here, Bank of America Stadium. have something to cheer and have something to play for these final 10 minutes. I'm not sure if that was deflected or not. It was a slow build-up. Montel was found it was deflected off Tromoni, who stuck his knee out to Richard off the ball. Flying off the beating by that deflection to give Pachuca something to play in these final moments. And it's been a goal in that game between Germany and Italy on 21, and it's Germany making their advantage count to lead on to 10 players. And now Germany have come from behind in that one to lead only a few minutes away from reaching the final. Sorry, the semi-final, got it myself there. Not reaching the semi-final. It's with Pachuca, who of course, if they get another one here, can pressure the 10 and the Real Madrid. It's not going to have any ball explodes into the middle. Pachuca leaks away, foul and penalty after that means it's clearing away. Stay professional, have to stay alert, forced to see another goal here because the pressure will ramp up. Valverde was given a daylight to give him a cushion. To their lead. Unnecessary pressure. Breaking into this game. It's been a good game, good effort in this competition. Competitive since some of the goals that we have seen. Moves we've seen it. So far, it's headed to its conclusion. Pachuca want to find another one. We've dominated him. Excuse me. Someone tell the goal scorer. His shot comes in. It's comfortably ushered out of play in number 8. Good. Now ball to the right hand side for Brian Diaz. He's trying to shimmer that forward, he's clipped. He says it's going to be a throw into Real Madrid, nothing more. It'll be a penalty. It's coming together from Valverde and actually went down. Germany to their game on 21. Italy now got down to 9 players. The second red card has been shown to the Italy on Thursday. Our trailing by 2 goals to 1 late on in that game. Alongside Germany about to count them out. Down to 9 players. And then at one point in that game, trailing to spare 2 goals to 1 Germany. Wednesday, semi-final for Europe. It's out, which is free. He's no penalty. Then he goes away, drives forward. Now he's penalty. Now he checks back. So Sanchez. Sanchez goes into the middle, twisting and turning. Sanchez, he's caught to save. He gets the ball second time, asking Courtois go down to his right. Wicked play from Sanchez, who had Rudiger and Valverde and Garcia all a bit of a twist there to get themselves straight. Courtois. Allison. Moments of this game was put to handy amount of added time due to the call on break. Some duties that have been used around 5 minutes. Added on to the 10 from this point. To see this through. Win for them over Pachuca in this competition. Some clip down. About to be replaced. Again, interesting regarding the story in the background. Development Real Madrid regarding Rodrigo. Looked heavily to Arsenal, Chelsea teams in the Premier League. Of course, in Europe. Kicking to really give the assurances that he's part of Xabi Alonso's plans. Five substitutions today. Of course, maybe things will be different. If Real Madrid went down to 10 players, it's hard to think otherwise when you think about Real Madrid for the majority of this game. Since Madrid went out open 37 minutes, would be in a comfortable position. So let's see Real Madrid potentially come on. You see Munoz from Diaz come onto the field. Monaco and Antonio Garcia play, these are not senior players. Just the appearances they have over Rodrigo is a bit of an interesting story. So that's one to look out for, the transfer ticker. Of course, we are on the ball at the moment with the FIFA Club World Cup on the one. The transfer window is open. Second transfer window on for summer. When the financial year will close June 30, starting in July. There are some deals in the pipeline. Definitely to watch, slightly after the Club World Cup, because he is Rodrigo at the Club World Cup. And listen, it's all speculation because it's this period, people like to put silly season, because you read and you digest many things. That's what makes the transfer trigger so good here on Flashball, that you can read and digest so many things. You know, to remove the fibs, try to find accurate news. It's really fun reactions from the here. It's Pachuca. That floating back towards his first touches. You'll hear it. It's now with Spides. It's the one touch. And the conductors have to say it's very much inside, trying to be professional. Been professional. Final couple moments for them. Germany are so close to the 21 to the 16. 2. An advantage now, play advantage. This is concluded. The second half, it's now Alex Rhymes really good corner. Push forward. Get down the middle play. Just an unorthodox way of running from the centre back. At the moment, Anthony may have hit that okay, actually. defence with the man advantage. And a bit of disappointment for Lozano because yes, it's a quality cap. Yes, there's a player with a player advantage regarding the quality cap. But there's critical moments, the goals, the cooler, and Bellingham had 4 goals to the team. Regardless of the quality cap, you've got 10 players. Remarkably, Italy have levelled deep in added time. Germany are trying to go on to Italy too. Italy are down to 9 players. 9 players. And they have leveled. Remarkable. This audio commentary of that game now live on the flash score app. You tune in, whipped into the middle of Pachuca into this corner. Headed away by Real Madrid. Played a minute of 5 that's been added on here. It's predicted and confirmed by one flash score here. It's fizzed into the middle. Lopez, Kennedy's play. He's right foot to whip it in. Gravel's in. Gafford calmly. Pachuca working their way forward. To the penalty area. Kennedy cleared away. That's gone to extra time to make it to Italy. 2-2 there. This game's starting to fizzle out. Pachuca not really offering anything offensively. Let's have a goal kick for Real Madrid, and Antoine kicks it up the field in hopes. Valverde, he's played everywhere. He's played deep in midfield. He's played up front. He's now with Vinicius Junior. Modric gives the ball away. Rondon's an offside position. He looks towards Rondon. He's just fuming because it's obvious that he's bundled ahead of the defence. That's where the high line. That has given Pachuca an advantage at the beginning of the game. It works a treat. Left with it. Once again, Bulldogs. It's a reach into Munoz. It's now Grup Diaz. Goes to Fran Garcia. These are the final moments of this World Cup game. This game you go tune in to the Germany, Italy on film because we've done that already. The last kick of the game, the equaliser from Rossini. Rossini with a fantastic free kick. Italy down to 9 men, make it 2-2. The last kick of that game. It's going into extra time. Penalties. Clincher out is Fran Garcia. To the right hand side. To Grup Diaz. Grup Diaz looking for number 4 for Real Madrid. Madrid player that's rolling down the ground. Here we go, Madrid still go forward. It's pushed into the middle. Goalkeeper Mr. Park. Sure to see why they're pressing down in so much pain. So positive. Once again, slick play from Real Madrid. Xabi Alonso is on the verge of his first win as Real Madrid manager, and just towards the bench, sits down and picks up a white towel and wipes his face. It's a hot afternoon in North Carolina. He just tangled himself with the defender. Just led to the decision by the referee. Possibly to make a decision. He's saying that it should be a free kick. Cabarro. Having a bit of a ding dong. 95th no favours for Pachuca at the moment, who are heading to their second defeat of this competition. To Salzburg European opposition in midweek, now losing to Real Madrid. There's a conversation now with Rudiger. VAR is going to intervene at the moment. He's not happy at all. Extra time has started between Germany and Italy in the under-21. Still we play on here. What the referee decided to do is looked at VAR here. Is the game finished? There's so much going on here. Has it been suspended? I'm unsure at the moment. The referee's just lost control. Right back into this game. Giving the ball back to Pachuca. Something else we can confirm here on flash score. Still 3-1 to Real Madrid. Result as it stands looks like it's going to be a comfortable one for Real Madrid. Referee has the ball in his hands. So he is going to give the ball back to Pachuca. To the Mexican side. So that felt unnecessary. And it became unnecessary. I think Rudiger felt it should have been a late penalty for Real Madrid, which just wanted to get the ball up and running through and to thoroughly look into the situation. So with Pachuca down this right side, and the penalty area. So again, Griezmann to go there, Modric to clear the ball down this left-hand side. Modric back to Housen. To Modric. Just to Germany to their penalty at Real Madrid. They're passing the ball around now like it's a training ground. I have to say this game has been far from a training ground operation. It's been a gutsy performance from Pachuca, but their race has been run and Real Madrid get their first victory of this FIFA Club World Cup competition in 2025. Pachuca head to back-to-back defeats. Real Madrid had to do the hard way, down to 10 players for the best part of over 80 minutes, nearly 90 minutes in fact. The whistle just been blown here in the 98th minute. Asensio sent off at 0-0 for denying a goal scoring opportunity in the 7th minute. Bellingham stepped up after the 35th minute to give Real Madrid the lead. Kedua doubled that lead a few moments after that, 2 minutes away from half-time break. And then the crucial goal of Valverde in the 70th minute, pushing the game away. The 10 players